Good evening, after everyone, or good night, should say. I hope that everyone has enjoyed this class. I know that I have enjoyed this class. I have learned a lot about technology integration from this class. I hope that you have as well. I hope that we all can take what we've learned in this class and apply it in our educational settings. If we are not already using technology in our educational settings, I hope that we can convince our school leaders, principals, school personnel that integrating technology is very important and that it can be helpful in the development and learning and education of these young children. Um, and I would like to get started discussing my portfolio and why I put the content in my portfolio that I put in my portfolio. So the first one is the homepage, which of course is 21st Century Teaching and Learning, and it has my name, of course, the the name of the class as well as the professor. The first tab is 21st Century Teaching and Learning, and I have my word cloud, which is basically made up of words such as 21st century, stakeholders, learning, engagement, integration, lesson integration, development, teachers, lesson plan, assessment, social studies, research, communication, um, creativity, collaboration, skills. Let's see, what else do I have? Standards, parents. Um, that's what my word cloud is made of. I also can read out my mission statement to you as well. And then I put that technology in the 21st century has become the new norm for education. Technology is being used for so many reasons, such as watching TV, to watching the news, to social media, and even ordering things online. Technology integration is when technology being used can be implemented or incorporated into a lesson. Many educators are still trying to understand how to integrate technology into their lesson plans and assignments. In this digital portfolio, I want to show you how integrating technology into the educational world can be difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it will become easy. The next tab is titled Diverse Classroom Learners and Technology. And of course, these are the scenarios for elementary, middle, and high school classrooms. The first one is Mr. B's fourth grade math class. The middle school scenario is Mr. C's seventh grade science class. And the high school scenario is Mrs. R's high school English class. Week 3 was the lunch and learn. I do not have anything for the lunch and learn. That would be my fault. Um, However, I'm quite sure my colleagues and my classmates can give me advice on what to put in that tab section. I would greatly appreciate it. The fourth tab is emerging trends and integrating technology. And of course, I have the pros and cons, or the positives and negatives of, you know, emerging trends in technology. What's the positive side of it? What's the negative side of it? Um, all of that good stuff. And as well as I did a video um, that just talks about emerging trends in technology in the early childhood sector, which that's the sector I'm currently in right now, the early childhood sector. And there's not a lot of technology that the students have been using, but the teachers have been using, because we use the app to communicate with parents about their child's day throughout the day. And we use this app every day from the time the child gets dropped off to the time the child gets picked up and leave for the day. So that's what tab 4 is about. Tab 5 is legal and ethical issues, and it just talks about the legal and ethical issues um, of using technology, such as plagiarism. Sorry, guys, can't speak. Plagiarism, copyright, the FERPA, um, Creative Commons, all of that good stuff. And then and I also have an editorial in week 5 that you can see. And then last but not least, for the last tab, we have Leadership for Technology Integration. And that just talks about the best practices and trends for technology integration um, as well. And you can see that as well. Um, The only reason why there are 6 tabs is because, of course, there's only 6 weeks in this class. I wish there were more. I wish there was more time in this class. That way I could add more tabs. But unfortunately, the class is coming to an end tonight, so that's why there's only 6 tabs. But if anybody has any suggestions, concerns, questions, comments, anything to help me better my portfolio, I would greatly appreciate it. Anything that you feel like I should add or take out, please feel free to share with me. Again, this has been a great class. This has been a great learning experience. I have learned so much about 21st century teaching and learning, um, as well as how to implement and integrate technology into the classroom, different types of technology to integrate into the classroom. If anybody has any suggestions of different types of technology to integrate into the early childhood sector, please feel free to share with me. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, thank you guys. I love you guys. I hope everyone does great on their portfolio. I'm looking forward to listening to some of you guys' portfolios. Again, I hope everybody does great. Congratulations. Good luck. Have a good night.